guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today's reading is for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. In Capricorn, this is your March 2015 month ahead tarot forecast. So before I start, Capricorn, just to let you know, my website is now fully up and running. So if you'd like a reading with me, I do pre-recorded audio, pre-recorded video, and also email readings. Okay, I do them for both UK and international clients. So if you're wondering how you're actually going to pay for your reading, just go to PayPal. You can pay via PayPal or convert your currency, the UK currency, so sterling, into dollars or whatever. And if you'd like to pay by debit credit card, you can also do that via PayPal. Okay, so it'll give you an option, PayPal or debit credit card. Okay, link is below. So Capricorn, what I'm seeing for you guys is a potential revisitation of something that either makes you feel that you're going back to a time in the past, potentially when you were happy, that you have a lot of kind of nostalgic feelings for, or it's something that you've done in the past that potentially you're revisiting again. You're kind of there's a kind of a repetition maybe of a situation that's going on here. I say this because we have the Eight of Pentacles and we've also got the Six of Cups. To me, these two cards suggest, with the Eight of Pentacles, it can be education. So it can be going back to learning something, learning a skill, or skilling up on something that you've done before. And I think with the Six of Cups, this is really sort of denotes a past situation. So it can either be how you're feeling about something. Remember, the Cups suit is all about our emotions and our feelings. So it could either be a happier time that you've been through in the past that you're revisiting, so you're doing something over again. And with the Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, this can also denote something that's repetitious, something that you've done over and over and over again, or you've been through before. Or it can denote skilling up or using skills or building on skills that you've built up before. But I think it's something linked to something that you've done before, potentially. So maybe for some of you guys, it's going back to college, or it's going back to school for something, or it's reskilling up on something that maybe was in the past that you've left dormant. So sort of using that skill, using that knowledge of something, and sort of going through it again with the Eight of Pentacles. This is what I'm feeling. I also feel that there'll be some teamwork potentially involved in this. So it won't just be you. It'll be maybe a group. So that would really fit in potentially with going back maybe to an educational organisation, starting a course again, maybe where you're in a class with other people, working towards a common goal, teamwork, that type of thing. Because we have the Three of Pentacles here. And this is very much a card about planning and working within a team and working towards sort of a shared goal and kind of, you know, showing your plans to someone of what you want to do. So I feel that along with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, this is something potentially that you've done before, something that you have either done before or something that you've been involved with before. And I feel that it will be something that is either a partnership or there's a group involved with this. This Eight of Pentacles and Six of Cups can also be, to my mind, because the Six of Cups sometimes denote a past relationship coming in, and because the Eight of Pentacles is something that you need to work at, and it's working diligently to secure an outcome, potentially could be a past relationship coming back in for you guys, and something that you're needing to work on again. And maybe this is where the Three of Pentacles comes in, that you're making new plans with this person again, you know? Someone from your past coming back in and you're sort of going through those motions again. But you're needing to work at it. But I think whatever the case is for you guys, that because we have the Sun card here, you've got some really good cards here, Capricorn, to be honest, because the Sun card, wherever this card is, even if it's in the reverse, this card really does put a positive spin on everything. And I think whatever this thing is that some of you guys are going back to potentially in March, whether it's an educational educational organisation where you're learning something over again, you know, going back to something that you've been involved in the past, you know, going back to school and the feelings of going back to school. Or it's a relationship from the past coming back round again and having to work at that. I feel that it will be, there's a group thing involved here. There's more than one person, more than you. You're working together, potentially towards a common goal. So towards either getting a qualification or earning a qualification for a skill, or relationship-wise, planning within the relationship within the Three of Pentacles. But whatever this is, I feel that there is a lot of positivity with it within March. I feel that there is a lot of, I feel it's the right decision. I feel it's the right thing for you to do, because the Sun card really says that this is a positive move that you're making with this. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because we do have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is really about walking. It's almost like with this guy that he's walking with these 10 wands because he's trying to get it over to this house here. You know, he's trying to finish something off. You know, he's trying to kind of finish a job. You know, he's trying to get these 10 wands across to this house because maybe he's finishing, I don't know, thatching on a roof or something, you know, but he's trying to get these 10 wands over to a goal, you know, and they're heavy. So I would say that even if the going gets tough within March over what it is that you guys are working towards and what it is that potentially you've been through before, or what it is that you felt that real kind of sense of nostalgia over, whether that's going back to college or school and feeling like, oh wow, this is my first day of college again, I feel like I'm going back to, you know, whatever year it was that I was at school, whatever it is, there will be some kind of a little bit of stress maybe around that, or whatever it is that you're working towards in March. There's going to be a little bit of heaviness with it, but it's nothing you can't handle, because we have such good cards around this, okay? Such good cards. And the Sun card is namely one of them, and it's a positive spin. So this card is also someone burying themselves within the Wands. So it's almost like concealing how they feel about it, you know? A little bit of struggle there. But this really says to me, the Sun card is saying it's okay, because everything's going to be fine. You're making the right decision. And even if there is a little bit of stress around this, it's absolutely fine, because it's going to turn out real good. We also have the Star, which confirms this for me. Optimism, faith. You're doing the right thing. You're actually putting your dreams and your visions into action here. This person on the card, they're being guided by a star. They're pouring these jugs of waters back into the stream, which means they're putting something in there, you know. They're putting all their hope into this river that never stops flowing. So it's almost like that flow of energy, that flow of belief, self-belief there. So even though we've got the Ten of Wands, we do have the Star card here. There may be some struggle around your vision, but you're carrying on pouring into that stream of positivity and faith and optimism. I always think that these, when we get major arcana cards, and they're good cards, that they are kind of more, they hold more weight than a minor arcana, you know. The major arcanas are like big things, they're big energies, they're big events. Whereas the minor arcana are smaller, they're more like on an everyday basis. So I think that in comparison with the Star towards your Ten of Wands, I feel that this is saying to me that, you know, no matter what you might be feeling about this endeavour that some of you guys are going into in March, or even on from now, that you're not to worry about it too much, because it's all good, because you really do have a lot of backup here from the universe, and the universe is guiding you with this. And the more that you put into it, the more that you'll get out. And the final two cards here, Capricorn, are your Wheel of Fortune. I mean, these, as I said, these are really, really good cards. And this is, again, the Wheel of Fortune for me is just a cycle of change. And it's a cycle of change for the good. Because it's what you've been putting into stuff with the Star card. You're simply getting it returned with the Wheel of Fortune. It's all good. your decisions are paying off. They are correct. They are the right thing to do. The universe has got your back on this. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, I always say now with this card that even though it's a major arcana card, it doesn't have to be massive things that occur, you know, out of the blue. That's the typical idea of the Wheel of Fortune card, that you're going to get some massive, massive fortune through, whether that's financial or whatever. But I always think that this is kind of a card about changing cycles of life. And a lot of these changing cycles come from within you. You know, you're the one that kind of influences this fortune. When you're working towards something, whatever it is that you're putting out there to the universe is simply being returned to you like a mirror. It's like for like, you know. And finally, the Page of Pentacles. This is all about slow and steady progress. And I really feel that this ties in with the Ten of Wands. Slow and steady progress towards a goal. Being realistic about your goals. But I feel that the whole thing that's running through here is that whilst there is realism, and whilst you are taking a realistic view of your goals that you're wanting to attain, the universe definitely has your back through 3 of these major arcana cards. We've got the Sun, we've got the Star, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. What better major arcana cards can you get within a tarot reading? These are all very, very positive cards. And this card is saying to me, you know, don't give up. Don't give up. If you're going for something that potentially has its roots within the past, whether that's taking a skill that you've already got and skilling up on it, whether that's going back to college for something and remembering what it was to go back, what it was to be in education, whether that's a past lover coming in and you're trying to work through your relationship again, and it's all about teamwork and a group. And there might be a little bit of stress around that and a little bit of, you know, heaviness around that. Really, these cards are saying slow and steady is the way. This is what the Page of Pentacles is saying. It's saying you can achieve your goals, but you've got to put things into motion. And you've got to be realistic about that motion, you know. But the universe really has your back, I believe, Capricorn, within March, because the Sun, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune all say that. And the Sun is a very positive card because it just puts a positive glow on so much stuff. I think this is a really good set of cards for you, Capricorn, for the month of March. And I just hope that whatever the situation is, and if it resonates with you, Capricorn, that you don't give up on it. You just kind of stick with it, you know, because these cards are saying you're to stick with stuff, you know. Things might be slow to start with, but that will pick up at the end of the day. And it will get going. And if you can just see the goal in sight, you will get there, no matter what stresses might come your way. So Capricorn, that's your reading for the month of March 2015. I'd like to say thank you very, very much for joining me. And as I've said, if you want a personal reading with me, just have a look at the link below. Thank you for your time. Take care. Also, one more thing. I will be coming back with your Law of Attraction readings as well for March, so keep your eye out for those. Thank you for your time. Take care.